The Effect of Reader's Theater on Improving Student Fluency, an action research project by Mary Beth Meal of the University of Richmond. This study examines the effects of reader's theater on improving the fluency of at-risk readers. Fluency is considered an essential aspect for becoming a successful reader. It can be defined as the ability to read words in a text with sufficient accuracy, prosody, and automaticity. The purpose of this study was to improve the reading fluency of a student struggling to read on a first grade level in my third grade classroom. In conducting this experiment, I sought to find a way to create a more motivating and engaging reading lesson for my low-performing students. In summary, the study examines the use of reader's theater as a vehicle to developing fluency. Research suggests repeated readings is one of the best ways to improve reading fluency. Reader's theater promotes fluency by engaging students in repeated readings through the practice of reading their lines. The design was a qualitative case study on the reading fluency of one student. The method involved weekly fluency passages to gauge improvement, video recordings accompanied with multidimensional fluency scales, sight word testing, and running records. The findings showed that there was some growth in the students' fluency as well as reading level. However, this growth was very minimal. The first question is, if used consistently on a weekly basis, will reader's theater promote fluency for my student identified as at risk? The second question, will practicing fluent reading with the reader's theater script aid the student in reading other texts more fluently? The third question, will the use of an engaging program like reader's theater increase the student's motivation towards reading? In researching the topic, I found a wide variety of literature on the topics for reading fluency, repeated readings, and reader's theater. For fluency, Young and Brzezinski state fluent reading should mimic our natural way of speaking. Abadiano and Turner recognize the vital role fluency plays in becoming efficient and effective lifelong readers. They also suggest a fluent reader understands the purpose of reading is comprehension, which enables them to read with expression. Under repeated reading, the authors Ardoin, Moreno, Binder, Foster, and Torrey state repeated reading is an evidence-based strategy designed to increase reading fluency and comprehension. The authors Bushey and Moser suggest that when using the appropriate level text, the students reread a passage until they read it smoothly with expression and accuracy. Lastly, reader's theater is described by the authors Worthy and Prater as an authentic reason to engage in repeated readings of the text. The authors also state that rather than memorizing their lines, the focus of reader's theater is on how the participants convey meaning through their reading. The authors Clark, Morrison, and Wilcox state the program is used as an intervention for at-risk readers and has been shown to improve accuracy, rate, and comprehension when used consistently in the classroom. Originally, this project was intended to be a study focused on 5 students. However, due to subject mortality, the project was refocused on one individual student. This student is one of the lowest readers in the grade level. The procedure involved that the student would be included in a small group of students. Each student would be assigned a role in the reader's theater script and would rehearse it for 20 minutes each day, the goal being to perform the script on Fridays. Data collection included 4 sources. 1. Sight word knowledge testing. 2. Weekly fluency passages. 3. Recordings that were assessed using a multidimensional fluency scale and running records on the current reading level of the student. Prior to the study, the student was tested on her knowledge of first, second, and third grade sight words. The student was retested at the end of the study and did not show so much growth from her first session to her final session. In fact, she showed inconsistency and missed words that she was originally able to read during the first testing. The student was given level fluency passages that measured if she was meeting the target score for words read per minute. She read from passages on her current reading level and from passages on one level above. Both were still first grade reads. The results showed her beginning to meet her target for her current reading level. While she didn't meet the target for words per minute for the higher reading level, she did show improvement. At the end of the study, I reassessed her reading level and found that she had improved enough to read on a level J. On Thursdays, the student was recorded reading from the script with the group. I would then review the recording and assess her using a fluency scale. The four components of the scale were expression and volume, phrasing, smoothness, and pace. The student showed subtle improvement when reading the script. She scored mostly in the 2s to 3s and never reached the highest score of 4. This action research project was subject to many interruptions. We encountered several snow days as well as student absences. While the student did show subtle improvement, I believe the results could have been more significant if the study had been implemented with consistency. I would recommend Reader's Theater as a successful intervention strategy only if classroom conditions are favorable to giving the time and attention needed to making Reader's Theater a part of daily routine.